All right, guys, the Toronto Raptors get a big win against the Golden State Warriors. This is the Hoops Nerd postgame show. I mean, anyone who has been watching this series and how close these games have been without Durant, probably not all that surprised tonight that the Raptors were able to get a win against the Warriors, who just are running out of their all-stars. I mean, it's funny how every time someone gets hurt, it's an all-star, but that's what happens when your entire team is filled with all-stars. And the Warriors, I think, found out tonight that Klay Thompson is worth every bit of a max contract. He is so vital to that team on both ends of the floor. Honestly, like, Draymond and Steph should be giving this guy... I mean, I just can't say enough about Klay Thompson and what he means to this Warriors team and how much he just doesn't get like the limelight that the others do. Draymond always gets the Defensive Player of the Year love and just kind of gets called the engine that runs the team. And we all know how great Steph is, the unanimous MVP and the scoring. And tonight, Steph Curry was absolutely electric in every way. But they didn't win this game, and a big part of it is because Klay Thompson. And the reason that this is not a 3-0 series, partly because of a little bit of officiating last game, but also because of Klay Thompson and his first quarter heroics that were unreal. Klay Thompson is the reason this series isn't 3-0. He's phenomenal. His ability to shoot, and then on top of that, his defense is out of this world. He is remarkable, and him not being on the floor really allowed other players to go. So tonight, Kawhi Leonard was his same MVP level self. He was just absolutely a monster, both ends of the floor. He's looking a little healthier to me. I think he's really had some issues with his knee or whatever, and I heard mention of that on some podcasts I listened to, but he looked cleaner and healthier today. He's not quite 100%, I'm sure, but you know, a game like this where it doesn't seem like he had to expend so much energy can only help him. And then you have a player like Danny Green. So much of the issue with the Raptors is if they can hit shots, and some of that is defense. You've got to give some of that to Klay and then just the Warriors defense. And then some of that is just like they weren't hitting shots in game 2. And tonight they were. Danny Green was phenomenal tonight. You had a big time game from Kyle Lowry, who was hitting shots. If you're the Raptors, you got to be a little excited about that because it feels like in a lot of these series, he's gained steam as the series went along. In fact, that's what happens with the Raptors all these series. Now, that obviously coincides with Klay and Durant being down, you know, but the Warriors still have Iguodala, Draymond Green, Steph Curry, the unanimous MVP. These are still big victories. And if I'm a Raptors fan, enjoy this. They have a chance. They're 2 wins away from winning the finals. Especially, it's more likely, obviously, if Durant and Klay don't come back, and I'm guessing those guys are coming back next game. They're going to play whether they're 100% or not. But no one talks about the first Warriors finals victory being tainted because Kyrie and Kevin Love didn't play in that series. Remember that? They won that, and no one talks about it. If the Raptors win this series, it is every bit as valid as any of the other Warriors titles. It just is. And so I'm excited to watch this game. Next game is going to be a blast. We'll see if the Raptors can keep it up and keep playing. If Danny Green can keep shooting like Danny Green. You had a really nice night from Ibaka. Sometimes Ibaka is just so like, yes, no, yes, no. He drives me a little crazy, but 6 blocks tonight. He was a game changer on both sides of the floor. Well, he was a nice, he had some nice moments on the offensive end with a putback, a jump shot, and then the 6 blocks. His defense was phenomenal. Draymond Green kind of looked like Ben Simmons out there, just kind of running and to the free throw line and passing it. I guess that's what you do when you can't shoot. And so the Raptors have a great defensive game plan for the Warriors if they don't have those other guys. It's amazing what happens when the Warriors are kind of put on the same level as everyone else with like 1 elite level player and then 2 all-star caliber guys. It's an even playing field, and the Raptors are showing just how good they are. If the Warriors get their other guys back, then this thing gets really interesting. If you're a Warriors fan, you got to be so happy that this is not 3-0 because you would be having Durant and Klay coming back hurt, and that would be tough. But anyways, guys, like and subscribe to the Hoops Nerd postgame show. We'll be doing more and more of this. And then we got free agency coming up. We've got draft coming up. I don't know if you liked the Zion Williamson video, but I did a Zion Williamson video. Go watch it. And also, just like and subscribe, because that makes me feel good, and it makes me happy. And isn't that what we all want, is worry about my happiness? Guys, talk to you later.